Hey guys. Oh, wait. Hey guys. I feel like I'm always. I just got my notification that I'm on live. I hope everybody else is getting your notification because we're having notification problems. So let's make sure everybody get their notification that I'm on live. So nobody missed today's class, okay? Oh, before I need to go get my thingy. I'll be right back. Anyways, hey guys, welcome to the live. If you're new here, I'm Tamara. Welcome for joining today's class. Okay. But before I even start my class, I need to moisturize and oil my scalp and lock in some moisture. First thing first, once you guys join the live, please let me know that you're here, that you're present in class, because you guys know we have like we're on thingy right now. We're on a road where we teach healthy hair classes. So make sure, so all the people that's already registered for the class, make sure you guys let me know that you're present. And we're gonna go forward with today's lesson. Okay? Hey Dorothy! Dorothy, you're always so early for class. I love it. I love my early comers. Did you get a notification, Dorothy? I told you guys I was gonna come on live 9:30 to 10 o'clock. Now it's 9:53. So between 9:30 and 10 o'clock, that's when class starts. And now it's 9:53. So you are always so early, Dorothy, and I love it. Oh, because you're getting your notification, that's why. That's good. That's the reason why YouTube need to send out these notifications. Oh my God. So everybody can be early for class. How are you doing today, Dorothy? So today I am moisturizing my hair with our length retention moisturizing hair butter. So the last time, I think it's like a few days ago, I moisturized my hair. We did it together. I hope you guys are moisturizing your hair. Make sure you guys are moisturizing your hair. So today's lesson is going to actually tell you guys all the benefits that you get just by using a good daily moisturizer. It is 5 to 5 p.m. Oh, okay. So it's like down in the evening, almost time for you to go eat your dinner and go to bed then. I am good, thank you, dear. Okay, hon, I'm happy to hear that you're good. So we just have to wait on before I start the lesson for today, guys. Let's just wait on everybody else or some more people. Hopefully they get their notification so they can join the live. So I'm moisturizing my hair, and now I'm going to use some of our hot oil blend, which is also a multi-purpose oil, to oil my scalp and also lock in the moisture that I just put in. So I'm just gonna, oh, this is soothing. It feels so cold on my scalp. But if you're just joining the live, welcome. Please let me know that you're here. Once you enter the live, please let me know that you're here. So I miss you guys. So I didn't come on live yesterday, as I told you guys I was going to come on Monday. So the last live was on Sunday. But then I told you guys I wasn't going to come on Monday. So we skipped a day yesterday. But here we are today. Dorothy, when was the last time you oiled your scalp? I'm oiling my scalp right now. When was the last time you oiled your scalp, Dorothy? Then I'm going to use a few drops to seal in the moisture. Guys, you see how quick and fast this is? Like, it takes no time for you to moisturize your hair. Like, no time. Like, Especially when you're wearing a protective style like mine, it's so fast. It takes no time. So there's no reason you shouldn't be moisturizing your hair and oiling your scalp. So me doing this is actually kind of helping to massage my scalp and spreading the oils and butter everywhere. So every single strand gets some TLC. So guys, once you enter the live, also please hit the like button. Thank you so much. And I'm just gonna give myself a little bit of scalp massage. Dorothy, when was the last time you oiled your scalp? Remember guys, you have to oil your scalp. A dry scalp does not give you healthy hair. And we want healthy hair, so we can't do dry scalp, okay? Hey Fit. Hey Emmanuel. Welcome to the live, Emmanuel. How are you doing today? Last week I am busy cleaning for Christmas, so I will do it tonight. Dorothy, are you one of those are you like my grandmother who cleans the entire house from top to bottom, corner and creases, like Jesus is coming to your house on Christmas? Like, are you like my grandmother? Like, I grew up like that with my grandmother, and I do not miss that Christmas cleaning at all. I am doing great. Waiting for my ebook, please. Guys, the ebooks, I know you guys been wanting the ebooks, but for next year, all the stuff are coming in for next year, okay? And you guys know I'm not just gonna give you guys anything. It's gonna take some time for me to make it perfection. So you guys can get, when you purchase your ebook, you have no confusion, no question, like it's just perfect and it's just easy and you guys understand it and you guys can just go ahead and follow and get perfect results, okay? So just give me a little time, okay? Yes, dear, I am like your grandmother. Listen. Yes, I promise. Next year, early next year, I'll be dropping the ebooks, guys. Okay? Growing up, like when I was growing up, right? My grandmother, we had to start cleaning from maybe like September. And when I say we have to start cleaning, it means like one room takes at least 3 weeks or so to finish cleaning, because we have to take down we have to literally empty out the rooms or each section at the house one by one, and one person cannot clean one section. It needs 2 people or more, because you have to literally take down everything, wash everything, dust everything, repaint, like every single thing has to wash. And my grandmother had a lot of teddy bears and a lot of figurines and a bunch of stuff. Like her house is like, every walk you walk in my grandmother's house, you literally hurt a part of your body, because it packed up with so much stuff, and you have to take down everything, clean everything just have to just be, oh my God, it was a disaster. I'm so glad that I am an adult now and I can say I don't want to do it, or I don't go there, so I don't have to do it. Because growing up, I feel like those were trauma for us, like that Christmas cleaning business. And when Christmas comes, when it's actually Christmas Day, we can't even enjoy it because we're so tired, we fall asleep in no time. Before the place even dark, we're sleeping because we're so exhausted. We're so exhausted with all the cleaning from months before. Oh my God, even on Christmas Day, we're still cleaning because we still don't done yet. I'm like, Jesus Christ. This is just, my grandmother act like Jesus coming to her house on Christmas Day. Like every week, Jesus not going anywhere else but my grandmother's house. So everything has to be in perfection. Okay, let's see. So, are we ready to start the class, guys? Are you guys ready for today's lesson? Once you join the live, please let me know in the comment section. I feel like nobody's getting your notification because not much. Emmanuel, did you get like a did you get a notification that I was on live? Did you get a notification, Emmanuel? All right. So Dorothy, I'm the only person that present that I already have registered for the 2026 Year Growth Club is Dorothy. Dorothy, are you? Yeah, I think you're the only person present for today so far. Because I just don't want to start right now and then when the others come, it's like they already miss the class. Okay, so now it's 10:02. We tell them 9:30 to 10 o'clock, and now it's 10:02. So let's hope other people get their notification. Guys, once you enter the live, please let me know you're here. Okay. All right. So for today's lesson, like on Sunday, well, it is last week. On Sunday, I gave you guys the importance of using deep conditioner after every wash day. Hi, I am here listening because I'm cooking soup now. Oh, Ashaline is here. So Ashaline is present. Hey, Ashaline. I cooked soup on Saturday. Was it Saturday? Saturday. I think it was Saturday I cooked soup, Ashaline. What kind of soup are you making? Ashaline, did you get your notification? Because people are not getting their notification. So, but I'm going to go ahead and start because now it's after 10. Okay. So last week, which was Sunday, I told you guys the importance of using a deep conditioner after every wash day. Okay, so that was the lesson last week. So on Sunday, so far I've given you guys the importance of using a very good moisturizing shampoo, as well as using a deep conditioner after every wash day. Now today's lesson, we're going to talk about the importance of keeping your hair moisturized, using a daily moisturizer on your hair growth journey. Okay, so today I'm going to give you 5 tips or benefits for using a very effective hair moisturizer on your hair growth journey. So if you're somebody that's on a hair growth journey, or you're planning on going on a hair growth journey, having a daily moisturizer, an effective one, an all-natural, effective daily hair moisturizer or hair butter is definitely something has to be in your routine. Okay? So I'm going to give you guys 5 reasons why this is very important to have in your routine, right? All right. Yes, I had a notification. Okay, perfect. So you got a notification. That's good. Dorothy got one as well. That's good. I hope everybody else do as well. But so are you guys ready for today's are you guys ready for today's class? Make sure you guys are taking notes as well. I have sweaty hands, guys, and my hands are sweating. So that's the reason why I have this paper towel always drying my hand. I have really, really, really bad sweaty hands. And I think I told you guys this before. But anyways, remember to like up the live as well. So the first tip that I'm going to give you guys are the first benefits of using a all natural, very effective hair moisturizer or hair butter. Hi Claire, welcome to the live. How are you doing, Claire? Are you on a hair care? Are you on a hair care journey? So the first benefit or the first tip of using a very effective all-natural daily moisturizer on your hair growth journey is that it prevents dryness and breakage. You guys hear what I just said? It prevents dryness and breakage. So that just simply means in order for you to retain length, you need to use a daily moisturizer. So daily moisturizing keep your hair soft, flexible, reducing breakage that slow length retention. So if your hair is breaking off, guys, you will never retain length. So you have to make sure your hair is always soft, it's always moisturized, it's always smooth. Because if it's dry, it's going to be weak, it's going to prone to breakage. So if your hair is moisturized and hydrated, it's harder for it to break off. So you want to make sure your hair is never dry. You want to make sure your hair is always moisturized. So for example, say you moisturize your hair depending on your routine, because you're going to have like a routine set, right? And you moisturize your hair every, let's say 2 times a week, you moisturize your hair, right? But then one day you wake up and it's not your moisturized day, but your hair feels dry. You have to make sure you go in and moisturize your hair, even though it's not on the day that you set to moisturize your hair. Because sometimes not every day is going to be the same. With life overall, not just your hair. Not everything is going to go the way you want it to go. Not every day is going to always be the same. So some days, I don't know, some extra thing may be going on in the atmosphere. Maybe something happened that never normally happens and your hair become drier than usual, or even like more dry more often. So you got to make sure you're paying attention to those stuff as well. Make sure you're paying attention to your hair daily, not just when you set your routine to say, okay, I oil my hair every Monday and Friday, so I'm not going to pay attention to my hair on the other days. Always pay attention to your hair so your hair is never dry, because dry hair breaks. And in order for you to retain length, you have to make sure you retain the length that you have. You have to make sure it's not breaking off. Because once it's breaking off, then you're not going to be able to see the growth or the length or the desired hair that you want, right? Are you guys following? Are you guys following? So the key to moisturize your hair is to retain length, okay? So your hair is always growing too, guys. Some people hair grow on a different pace, in the sense that some people hair grow faster than some, but your hair is growing. It's always growing. And especially if you're oiling your scalp, you're cleansing your scalp, lifting up all the buildups, having a healthy scalp, having a clean, healthy scalp, and also feeding your scalp with natural hair growth oil, it's going to grow faster, right? But your hair is always growing. Just that if you're taking care of your hair scalp, it will grow faster. Right? So in order for you to see that length and see those results that you're looking for, you have to make sure you take care of the hair that you already have, which is the old ends, and those are the most fragile. So they need more TLC than the rest of your hair, because your new growth is coming up healthy already. So like the hair that you already have, like here, you have to make sure it's never dry, because once it's dry, it's going to break off. Correct? Are you guys with me? So using a daily moisturizer that your hair likes, that keeps your hair soft, hydrated, and strong, because you also need strong as well for it to harder to break off. So all these stuff that we're talking about daily and the benefits of using each product, every single product play a specific role on your hair growth journey. So they all do their part. They all work together and do their part for you to get the end result, which is having longer, thicker, and healthier hair. Right? Right. So that's tip number 1. So the next tip is it improves length retention. So like everything does have to really do with length retention, right? So moisturized hair holds on to length better because it's less likely to snap or split. Do you guys hear what I just said? Moisturize, so the tip is improves length retention. And this just means moisturized hair holds on to length better because it's less likely to snap or split. Right? Do you guys get that? Do you guys understand what we're saying here? So when your hair is moisturized, it's less likely to break off because it's when you're using the comb or the brush or your hand, because it's strong and it's hydrated and it's moisturized, it's soft, it's not going to break off as easy as if it was weak, fragile, brittle, dry. Because those here, when your hair is weak, fragile, brittle, and dry, it's going to break off by you just literally just touching it like this. It may break off on your hand, or you just combing your hair. You see all this hair on the floor, all this hair in your comb because it's breaking up because it's weak, it's dry, it's fragile. It's just like it needs some TLC. It needs nourishment. It needs good products. It needs to be hydrated. It needs to be moisturized. It needs to be strengthened and all those good stuff. Right? Right, guys? Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Are you guys understanding what we're talking about today? Are you guys following? Come on, guys. I need you guys to let me know if you guys are understanding. Because remember, when we start these challenges, you have to make sure that you know why you're doing it. So you really take it serious because you know the importance of following each step. So you guys are understanding. Okay, Ashaline, you're with us. Dorothy, are you with us, Dorothy? Are you understanding? Where is Dorothy? Where is Emmanuel? Where is Claire? Are you guys understanding? I need you guys to focus and I need you guys to be taking notes as well. Okay, so the number 3 benefit is that it makes your hair easier to manage. So using a daily hair moisturizer makes your hair easier to manage, which means a hydrated hair detangles easier, needs less manipulation, and experience less stress during styling. Okay? So if your hair is dry and you're styling your hair, because a lot of you, I'm sure, like all of us have experienced this before. When your hair is dry, and you're detangling your hair, it's harder, like you can't manage it. The comb gets stuck in the hair. It's painful as well when you're detangling your hair. You can literally hear the sound of your hair breaking off, or sound coarse, or just have this very unpleasing sound when you're combing your hair. So this is what it means. So if your hair is dry, these are things that your hair is going through a lot of stress, and you don't want, like, a stressful hair will not thrive. And we need our hair to thrive. So we have to make sure we are always keeping our hair moisturized. So you know how when you're detangling your hair, and it's harder to detangle when it's dry. So some people have to spritz some water, put a little product in it for the comb to glide through it, for the detangling process to be easier, for your hair to experience less stress. So these are Sorry. So these are some of the things that's happening to your hair when it's not moisturized, when it's not hydrated. So it makes no sense you're gonna go in with a comb or brush on your hair when it's dry, it's weak, it's brittle. It's like it's stressed out. Your hair is stressed out. So you have to prep your hair. Like this is actually prepping. So you're prepping your hair for all the combing and the brushing. And in order for it not to, for all the combing and the brushing and the styling or the styling products that you're going to apply to your hair, in order for it to not to affect your hair negatively, you have to prep your hair correctly before jumping onto those stressful things. So the more you prep your hair, or the best way you prep your hair, is easier for your hair to go through those stuff without facing stress. And these are stress when it's hard to comb out, when it's breaking off, when you're combing it out, when it's making the crazy harsh sound, when you're combing it, when this comb gets stuck into it. Those are stress. Those are painful as well. Hi Cheryl, welcome to the live. Girl, I haven't seen you for a minute. Where have you been? Guys, Cheryl is here. So Cheryl, we're doing classes on the benefits of using each product on your hair growth journey. So today we're doing why you should keep your hair moisturized on your hair growth journey, and if you're not doing that, why you should be doing it. Okay, so let me give you every day I come with a new lesson, because we're going on a hair growth journey for 2026. So I'm trying to make sure everybody understand why they're doing what they're doing and what they need to be adding to their hair care routine. I hope you come on this journey with us as well, Cheryl, on our 2026 hair growth journey. It hasn't started yet, so we're preparing for it. But if you want to join our hair growth journey for 2026, you can definitely let me know so I can register you, Cheryl. Okay? So that you have been missing a lot of stuff, Cheryl. You have been missing a lot of stuff, girl. But we all are going on a hair growth journey for a longer, thicker, and healthier hair. Okay? All right. So that was number 3. Make your hair easier to manage. Okay, and you know how you have like a lot of people like, oh, I cannot manage my hair is so dry, it's so hard to comb. Like there's so many cries, especially with natural hair people. They have so many cries why they hate their hair, or why they can't comb their hair, or why their hair is a struggle to style. This is the reason why. This is one of the reasons why. It's because they're not using a daily moisturizer, because their hair is not being prepped before styling. You understand? So this is why it's so hard, it's so difficult, it takes so much energy. And I'm guilty of this, because when I was natural in my early teen, I was natural. Nobody wanted to comb my hair. Like literally nobody wanted to comb my hair. So I would have like one hairstyle to go to school for the entire month, or even more, right? Because once I get a hairstyle, I have to make that hold me for a while, because like when it's time to comb my hair, it's like a struggle, because then nobody really knows how to take care of your hair, or you don't know how to take care of your hair, you don't know what your hair needs. All they do, like then in my time, I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate, is just wash your hair with whatever they find. They use Fab, which is powder soap. They use this dishwashing liquid. They use these very drying shampoos, the cheapest shampoo in the store you can find. That's what they will use to wash your hair, or you will have to use to wash your hair. So your hair was getting like very dry, like it was the harsh shampoo or soap, even bath soap we used to wash our hair with back then. And because of that drying soap that we're used in our hair, it makes your hair suck all the moisture out of your hair, and it strip your hair of its natural moisture and oils as well. So by the time you wash your hair with those harsh stuff which packed with a lot of chemical, I know, and like a lot of chemical are in those stuff, but we didn't know better at the time. So that's what we were using to wash our hair, and we're saying, oh, they're removing all the dirt. This is that, blah blah blah. So it's not giving our hair anything nutritious. It's just like taking, like we literally just taking from our hair. Good morning, Nadine. Welcome to class. It's nice to see you here in class today. It's nice to see you here in class today. But Nadine is here in class, guys. Yeah, so when we use those harsh liquid soap, powder soap, um harsh shampoo, the cheapest shampoo in the store you can think of, those are just like making the process, making our hair harder to deal with, harder to manage. And because then we don't know, like we didn't know all the things that, or we didn't know how to deal with our hair. We didn't know all the things that our hair actually needs. It's not that our hair is hard to deal with. It's just that we're using the wrong things, and it's just that we're not doing what we're supposed to. We're actually taking, instead of giving to our hair, we were taking from it. So how can we expect a better result? How can we even expect any good result by taking and not giving? Like you can't be taking and not giving. Okay? So that's one of the reason why. And then to top it off, when you wash your hair with those harsh products, the conditioner, we never use deep conditioning treatment. What is such thing? We don't even know what is a deep conditioner at that time. We have no clue. The whatever the cheap shampoo that we're using, whatever conditioner that comes with that, the cheapest conditioner that doesn't do nothing for your hair. It doesn't give you any slip. It doesn't give you any moisture. It doesn't add any nourishment to your hair like a deep conditioner would. It doesn't do nothing. Literally nothing. Literally just nothing. But we didn't know that at the time. So that's why there is what would you say though? So much confusion or so much thing going around on the media or childhood trauma when it comes to having natural hair, because these are the things that we grew up with. And now that we are more educated about what our hair and what our hair needs and what is good for our hair, what is bad for our hair, I feel like now people or black women are starting to like their natural hair, are starting to express themselves wearing their natural hair. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, like back then I hated my hair. Like when I was natural, I hate my hair because all I can remember was pain, and it was just pain and trauma and just beer, nothing positive, just beer negative I could remember. So when I got my relaxer, that was literally the best day of my life. Like getting my relaxer done I was the happiest girl alive. Okay? And I was so happy to get a relaxer that I relaxed my hair. As soon as I see like a little bit of new growth coming up, like you can't even see the new growth, I'm ready to relax my hair again. I'm ready to not see that new growth. I don't want to see it. So that's where I am coming from, guys, until now. Now I'm more like, I have all this knowledge, I did all this research, and I know what my hair, what when it comes to hair care and what our hair needs and what it doesn't need, and the good and the bad and all those, and we try to avoid all the bad, right? So that's the reason why now that we're more knowledgeable about it, obviously that's true, teacher. When I was little, my mother washed my hair with blue soap. Only that without conditioner. She didn't know better. Exactly. And I feel like a lot of us, like I feel like 99% of us have experienced this. And it's not that they do it to us spitefully, it's because they didn't know better. So growing up, natural hair was like, it's like if you have natural hair, it's the worst thing can ever happen to you is dealing with your natural hair. And it's just that we didn't know. It's easier now because now that there's so much information on the internet now. The internet is more popular. Then there were the internet was there, but it wasn't like something that we run to for information. It wasn't popular like it is now, or there wasn't any like this bunch of ads or this variety of products and using natural stuff. Like even like even using the natural plant. Like when I was young, I didn't know aloe vera was good for my hair. I didn't know that as a child growing up with natural hair. My parents didn't know that. Nobody knew that. We had this bunch of aloe vera in the yard because if you're like a Caribbean person, aloe vera is everywhere, like literally everywhere. And only thing I know about aloe vera is just that my mom used to beat me to eat it because it say internally it helps with your it's like a it benefits you internally. But I didn't know if I take a slice of aloe vera and apply it to my hair, it's going to give me moisture. It's going to make my detangling process easier. It's going to add all these nutrients to my hair that my hair actually needs. I didn't know all of those stuff. So the aloe vera was just there like a wild bush growing. So when in the Caribbean, aloe vera, everywhere you go in the Caribbean, especially back then when nobody was using it for all these bunch of different things that they're using it for, it was just wildly growing everywhere. Like it was just a plant that you see everywhere, like literally everywhere. Like on the side of the road, you will see this line of aloe vera growing, and it was like the hardest plant to die. Even if you chop it down, just know that it's coming back up. So aloe vera was very hard. It's a very strong plant actually. Aloe vera is not something that you just get rid of. Like it's not something that you just chop it down and it's gone. It's as like the bile in a no time you see some new one coming up and you're like, I thought I killed this thing. It was just this wild plant that you just cannot get rid of. And it's the fact that you don't need to do anything to aloe vera for it to flourish. You don't need to water it. Like aloe vera grow in desert, literally, like desert. And the fact that this plant has built up with so much water and you don't even have to water it for it to prosper or to flourish, it's just crazy. It's just so resilient and we just have to give it its props for that. So even if our family knew that these plants, these natural stuff in our yard can actually benefit our hair, making the wash days a lot easier, I think they would have cut a slice of aloe vera and apply it to the hair and help out the hair. I think they would have. But because they didn't know either, so we can't even say, oh, my mom, she did this to me or she did that to me. They didn't know better either. Just as though we didn't know, they didn't know either. So now that we know, right? Now that we're in 2025, going into 2026, we know now that all these stuff is not that our hair is bad. It's not that our hair is the worst thing or our texture hair is a curse. It's not. It's just that we didn't know how to take care of it. And now that we're learning how to take care of it, we're investing our time, our energy, our money, and everything into getting healthier hair, better hair, then we start seeing some results because now that we're literally investing in our hair now. Then we weren't doing any investment. We weren't like growing up when they're detangling your hair, they wasn't even using a white tooth comb. I don't know about you guys, but growing up, there was this one set of comb that everybody used. There was this comb with this long comb that has like a really close teeth. And then there's on the other end, it was like, it's close, but it's not as close as the other end. And the teeth were so pointy that it literally cut your scalp. When they're parting your hair, it's so sharp. I don't know let me know if anybody in the comment section, let me know if you guys remember these combs. Like, let me see if I can find these combs. I feel like everybody's house has one of these combs. Everybody. By the time they're done combing your hair, your scalp is sore. Let me see if I can find these combs. What would I type in? Old-fashioned combs? Let me see. Old-fashioned combs. Let me see. Well, these combs were the death of us. Yes, I remember them. These combs were the death of us, I promise you. These combs were the worst thing. These combs were the worst thing. Worst thing. When we see these combs coming, we start crying. And then every time these combs will break. So when they're combing over here, because it's so, oh my God, the comb will break. The comb will break. Where's these damn combs? Let me see. Combs. These combs will break, guys. I'm trying to find it. You remember them, Nadine? I cannot forget these. Oh, here they are. This is it, right? Wait. This looks like it, is it? Right. It looks like this is the comb. It's not exactly this one, but it's similar. Okay, so it's not exactly this comb, but it's similar. It's not exactly this one, but it's similar because these one, the teeth are not as pointy. But you guys remember these combs, right? And your parents will comb your hair, but they will not start from the ends. They literally always start from the roots. Always. They always start from the roots and just pull the hair, just like in the roots and pull it to the ends. In the roots and pull it to the ends. And I'm telling you, these are the things that we grew up with. That's why we have so much trauma when it comes to our hair. Oh yeah, yes, Ashaline. Like these are the things that make us have so much trauma when it comes to our natural hair. Okay, so it's just a whole thing. So it's not that you have like, it's not like nothing is wrong with our hair texture, guys. I'm getting to learn that nothing is wrong with our hair texture. It doesn't matter what hair texture you have. It does not matter. We all can have long, healthy hair. We just have to learn to take care of our hair texture. Wait, let me see. Hi, Shay. What question do you have, Shay? Okay, you're gonna be blocked. Yes. So that's that. So it's not like, so it doesn't matter, as I was saying, so it doesn't matter what hair texture you have, guys. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. If you have really, really tight hair texture, if you have a loose texture, it doesn't matter. As long as you're using the right products and you're being consistent with it and you have an effective routine, you just need to have the right products, a good routine, and be consistent. That's it. That is it. That's literally it. The easiest way you can think of, or the most simplest way you can think of. The right products, a good routine, and be consistent doing the same things, using the same products and doing over the same routine over and over and over and over and over again. And I promise you, your hair is not going to be so hard. It's not going to be so stressful. It's not going to be, I'm not going to say it's not going to take time. It's going to take time, but it's not going to give you that headache or that trauma that you grew up, that knowing that the picture that already painted in your head from when you were a child having natural hair. Because I'm telling you, I'm guilty of one. I hated my hair texture. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna go on any corner, and I'm telling you, and it's not because I was born to hate my hair texture, just that my experience growing up with my hair texture was horrible. It was traumatizing. So having my natural hair was like a curse. So that's why relaxing my hair was something that I wanted more than anything growing up. So when I did get the opportunity to do it, I jumped on it so quickly that I didn't even look back ever since. So I have been relaxed for, I tell you guys this many times. I've been relaxed for since I was 13. I can't remember if it was 13 or 14, but I've been relaxed since then, and I never ever look back. Currently, I am 32 years old, and I have never ever 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 looked back. So, but I feel like now that I understand here and have all this knowledge of what I know and everything, I feel like now, because right now I'm stretching my relaxer. I'm like 14 months post, so obviously I'm dealing with my natural texture, and I can tell you, it doesn't like it doesn't feel the way how it used to feel. How it doesn't give me this hatred or this negative towards my natural texture, because I feel like my natural texture actually is easier to deal with. Easier currently when I'm on my relaxer stretch, my natural texture is actually easier to deal with than my relaxed ends, because maybe because of the hard water that I'm facing, my relaxed ends tangles a lot. So I really have to apply the product, then the oil, and then slowly detangle. While when I apply the product and the oil on my natural ends, the comb just glide through it, right? But the relaxed ends is actually takes more time for me to detangle than my natural texture, right? As I said, I'm not sure if it's because of the hard water issue that I'm facing, because it does make my hair, it does dry out my hair and does do like a very negative effect on my hair. But I don't feel the way how I used to feel about my natural hair right now. I don't know if because I'm using the right product and I'm using the right technique and I have a routine, make it less, it's not like that. But I don't look at natural hair or think natural hair is so horrible like I used to think. Okay, I don't know if I'm the only person guilty of this. Growing up, I did not like my hair. I hated my hair. For sure, I ain't gonna lie, I did hate it, and I want, like, the best thing was to get it relaxed. And I remember asking permission to relax my hair, and I always get no, that I can't relax it. Because growing up, I had like my natural hair, even though it was hard to deal with, it was long. So I had like really long natural hair, but it was so hard to deal with, and it was like a headache. It makes me cry. Every time somebody comb my hair, I cry. I always be crying because it was just so hard. The texture was so coarse, so thick and coarse, and nobody was using no moisturizer. There weren't any moisturizer. Nobody applying any moisturizer before detangling. They're literally detangling the tough, hard, dry, crusty hair and expect you to be okay with that. No, with that horrible comb on top of it. So, and they weren't parting your hair in section or nothing like that. They were being so hostile with your hair that the comb literally breaks every time. Every time you have so many broken combs in the house, because every time they comb your hair, the comb breaks. I don't know if I'm the only person that experience these things, but I have a history with natural hair. So, and it's not a good one. But anyways, enough of that. Are you guys following? Are you guys still here? Are you guys following? Are we on the same page? All right, so number 4. So the next tip for keeping your hair moisturized using a daily moisturizer or butter is that it strengthens your hair over time. So when you can't do something one time and not do it again, guys. I'm always telling you guys this, like, in order for you to see results in something, you cannot expect to do it one time. I'm not going to say that you can use a product, right? And the first example, this is you guys' favorite, right? You guys love this moisturizer, right? As soon as you apply, from my experience as well, it doesn't matter how dry my hair is, as soon as I apply a little to my hair feels soft immediately, right? All right, cool, that's fine. But say for example, I moisturize my hair today and I do not moisturize my hair again until next month. It doesn't matter how good this moisturizer is. From now until next month, my hair is going to be dry. It's going to be weak. It's going to be brittle. It's going to be breaking off. It's going to be shedding because it's lock moisture. So you can't do something one time and expect to get this amazing result for next year. You expect for the rest of your life, no, you should have soft hair because you apply moisturizer one time. It doesn't work like that, guys. Can you please explain the lock-in hydration method? Oops, yeah, I have that on the list. I have that on the list of things to talk about, Nadine. So when we go down to the bottom, I have that as well. When we go down to the bottom, okay? We're going to talk about that as well to lock in the moisture, okay? That's actually one, I have like a bonus, like a tip to give you guys when it comes to moisture and locking in your moisture, okay? Hi Cassie, welcome to the live. So Cassie is in class today. Guys, say hello to Cassie. If you weren't on the live on Sunday, Cassie is just joining our live, so say hi to Cassie. She was on the live on Sunday. So guys, say hello to Cassie. Welcome Cassie to the crew. All right, so it helps to strengthen the hair over time. Consistent moisture helps to improve elasticity, shine, and overall hair strength, key for long-term growth. Okay? So keeping your hair moisturized, you have to be consistent, guys. It's not a one-time thing. It's not a when you feel like thing. Keeping your hair moisturized is a very consistent thing, right? So you know how you shampoo your hair, you deep treat your hair, you set a foundation by cleansing your hair and deep condition your hair. So you set a foundation for your hair to be resilient for everything that's going to be happening throughout the week or until you wash your hair again. So the keeping your hair moisturized, using a moisturizer daily is what you're going to, it's like a maintenance. So using a daily moisturizer is like maintenance. So after the shampoo and the deep conditioning treatment, start the foundation, give you a nice foundation. You have to maintain that foundation, right? So you wash your hair with your good shampoo, you remove all the buildups, your hair is soft, it gives you benefits, slips, whatever. You go with your deep conditioning treatment, it penetrates the hair strands, it rebuilds, it restores, it repairs. So your hair is fresh and ready for the week, or ready for until it's ready to be washed again. But in the meantime, so while you did that now, throughout the week, the days and the week until your next washing, you have to make sure you maintain that. And by maintaining that, those are the products that you're going to be using now. The product that you're going to be using now to maintain it throughout the days and the weeks until your next wash day is your leave-in treatments. And one of your leave-in treatments is your moisturizer, as well as your oils, as well as your leave-in conditioner. Okay, so not because you wash your hair and deep treat it mean like, okay, so I don't need to put anything in my hair again, or I don't need to pay attention to my hair again until the next wash day. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to maintain it. So you have to know that you did the wet part of the treatment, which is the shampoo and the deep conditioning treatment. When I say the wet part, I mean the wash out part. So you have the leave-in part now is very essential because this is gonna maintain what the washout treatment did. You're going to maintain everything by using the leave-in treatment, which is the leave-in conditioner, moisturizer, and the oils that you're going to be using on your hair on the days or the weeks that your hair is not washed, right? So it's important to always make sure you're moisturizing your hair. So when you've been consistent with moisturizing your hair is gonna go get used to, your hair is not gonna go hungry. It's gonna get used to always being soft, always being moisturized. So over time now, your hair is gonna get stronger, it's gonna get healthier, it's gonna get thicker, because remember, it's not breaking off, it's not shedding much. So because of that, because you're taking care of it daily, you start seeing longer hair, thicker hair, healthier hair. So you start feeling that your hair start having that fullness, that healthy looking, that length that you're looking for, because you're maintaining your hair throughout wash days. Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Are you guys understanding what I'm saying? Ladies, whoever don't have the shampoo and deep conditioner from Henderson Organics, you are missing out. Oh my God, it's good. Oh, thank you, Nadine. Guys, Nadine did her wash day. Nadine did her wash day. My son colored his hair last year and it changed his hair texture. It's not nice and soft like it was. Okay, the fact that it's bleach, he used bleach. He used bleach to color his hair, right, Casey? Before it seems more easy to look dry. What can I do to fix it? So bleaching your hair is like relaxing your hair, basically. So the hair, when you bleach your hair, Cassie, your hair, if you don't take care of it, it's dead. That's why it's so dry. Because know that when you bleach your hair or you relax your hair, you really have to make sure you're taking care of that, because you actually break down the natural barrier of your hair, right? So in that way, you have to make sure you're putting in products that's going to benefit to keep that hair soft, moisturized, strengthened, so it doesn't get dry and break off. So you have to make sure he's always doing deep treatment. You have to always be moisturizing his hair. Like the fact that he has a bleach hair, he should be moisturizing his hair every day. Cassie. So the reason why it's so dry, because I have a customer that she's suffering from the same thing as well. She messaged me and say, I bleach my hair is always dry, it's so dry, and it's just always breaking off. And the fact that it's winter time now, it's just breaking and it's just always so dry and look dead and dull and weak. And she bought the my hair care bundle, and she said to me that, girl, I don't know what you put in these products. But she's like, girl, I don't know what you put into these products, but my hair never felt softer. And I felt so good. Because I always feel so good when I can help somebody to feel better, that their hair can feel better, and they can feel better when they use my product, that they see like where it's benefiting their hair and it makes them feel good, that they had to come back to say something to me. It always makes me feel so good. It always brings like happy tears to my eyes. Yes, that's how it looks all the time, because you have to make sure you're deep conditioning his hair and keep it moisturized daily. Your son has to make sure, because it's bleach. He has to make sure every day, every morning before he goes to school, every morning he applies some of this moisturizer to his hair, especially the bleach area. And when you're deep conditioning his hair, Casey, you have to make sure you focus the deep conditioner especially on the bleach area, because it's bleach, it's more prone to everything negative. So you have to always, when you're going to bleach your hair, and I learned this the hard way when I was younger, right? Remember, I didn't know anything about hair. I just got my hair relaxed. My hair, well, I was taking care of my hair actually. After a while, I went on my hair care journey in my early 20s. I wasn't taking the hair care journey like very, very serious, but I was obsessed with it because at that time I didn't have any money to spend so much money on hair care products and hair stuff. So, but I was trying my best to take care of my hair as best way possible because then I realized I was obsessed with hair and I was obsessed with healthy hair, right? So I remember my hair was, let me see if I can find some picture, guys. My hair was very long. And I remember at that time, there was this style going around. Everybody was bleaching out the front of their hair right here. I don't know if you guys can remember this, but there was this time in 2023 or 2024, those time around, everybody was bleaching out. There was this style going around where everybody bleach out the middle of their hair. And if they didn't bleach it out, they do the braids where the middle was a different color. So they'll braid the entire hair in black, and in the middle will be like brown or red or blue. And can anybody remember this style that was going around in the 2013 or 14, I believe? Let me go through some comments, guys. Can it grow my front hair? Mercy, the hair growth oil. The hair growth oil grows your hair like crazy, Mercy. This is the one that grows your hair like crazy, or the onion oil. Both these are hair growth oil that is designed to grow your hair like crazy. And not just any hair growth, like healthy, strong, thick hair growth. He wants the hair, but he get mad when I tell him what he needs to do. Then you may have to do it for him then, Cassie. Not Cassie, Casey, sorry. You may have to moisturize it for him. Or maybe when he see you do it a few times, or you know, like when he see, like when you get the hair moisturizer, Cassie, when you do it and he feel how soft his hair is, and then when it gets dry, he's gonna see there's a difference between when he keeps it moisturized and when he don't moisturize it. Eventually he will start moisturizing it, because when it's dry, it's breaking off and it looks dull and unhealthy and trashy, and he's not gonna want that. So when he realizes that, and he realizes every time I use this butter in my hair feels soft, it looks alive, I'm gonna start doing it. So eventually he will start doing it by himself, Casey. From what I learned watching your videos. What did you learn, Casey? What are you talking about? You said from what I learned watching your videos. So yes, guys, I bleach out years of my hair was long at the time, because I said I was taking care of my hair, but I wasn't like very serious about the hair growth journey, because as I said, that I was pretty young. I didn't have money to invest in hair like that. So but I will literally save up whatever money I have and always spend it on my hair. Right? Let me see if I can find that style that I'm telling you guys about. You know, Facebook have everything. Like no matter what you're looking for, Facebook keeps your history from when you were broke and ugly. Listen, so anything you want, just go on your Facebook account and you find it. What I said about my son here. Oh, okay. Yes, you have to. This done already? You have to take like bleach hair. When your hair is bleached or relaxed, like you have to seriously keep that hair moisturized all the time. It's no joke. Because remember, when we bleach our hair or we relax our hair gets a lot weaker and more prone to breakage, because we break down the natural structure of our hair, which makes our hair a lot more weaker and easier to break. So like that's why relaxed people are always saying you can't have healthy relaxed hair. Your hair cannot grow if it's relaxed. Your hair cannot be healthy if it's relaxed. You can. Just that it takes more energy, more time, more patience, more products for you to have it. And a lot of people are not ready to invest into those stuff or have the patient or the time or the energy to put that extra work into when you process your hair. So it's not for everybody. While natural hair now, even if you kind of like leave your natural hair for a week, yeah, it's gonna be hard and whatever, but you don't have to just spritz some water in it and a little product and then you detangle it and it's good to go. While relax here, if you neglect it for a week or two, it's just gonna be breaking off, shedding non-stop. It's like it's like you can't catch a break with it. You can't take a rest with it. I told my son what he needs to do from watching your videos. Oh, okay. And maybe you're gonna have to help him until he get with the program. Casey, I'm trying to find, guys. I'm trying to find my How do I find these things? I'm trying to find these. I'm trying to find my when I bleach up the front of my hair. And when I tell you guys, like my hair broke off. Like the bleach out area. Okay, I think I find them now. Hold on. I didn't know, like I didn't at that time, I just know that it was a style going around and I wanted it. Okay, so this is when I bleach out the front of my hair, guys. So I wanted this blue. Can you guys see this? So I bleach it out and then I dye it in blue. Can you guys see that? So I dye the rest of my hair black and then I bleach out the front and dye it in blue. Can you guys see that? Yeah? No? Maybe? So when I dye it in blue now, so when I dye it in blue now, can it also let me see. I'm so sorry, Mercy. Let me see. Can it also soften the hair and how can I get it and how much does it cost? Okay, so if you want something to grow your hair and soften your hair, you want to get this combo, Mercy. You want to get the length retention moisturizing hair butter and you want to get the hair growth oil, either hair growth oil. We have the onion hair growth oil, very effective, but it smells like onion. So let me tell you that. And then we have the aloe vera and rosemary hair growth oil. I also have a bundle on my website where you get both the massive hair growth bundle at a discounted price. You get both hair growth oil and then you can see which one your hair likes the most. And you also want to get this length retention moisturizing hair butter. This is going to use on the ends of the length of your hair, which is going to keep your hair moisturized, hydrated, and it's also going to strengthen your hair strands, which is going to help you to retain length. So you want to get like a growth oil and the butter. Okay, Mercy? And it's at hendersonorganics.com. That's HENDERSON organics.com. Dorothy just typed the name of the website, Mercy. Thank you so much, Dorothy. Let me know when you find the website, Mercy. Just let me know when you find the website, Henderson Organics. So when I do my hair like this now, guys, I bleach it out. Oh my God, I really loved it. Like this was all my hair, guys. This was all my hair, okay? So the black part, I colored the rest black and bleached the front and color it blue, right? Right? So this is me fresh on my hair growth journey now. This was I was on a hair growth journey, but it wasn't like how it is right now because then I barely have money to do. I'm like super young. I have no money to spend on hair like that. But anyways, every time I would go and I would color it in a different color. So this time it was actually like the blue was washing out. Can you guys see that? So the blue was washing out so you can see the brown peeking through the bleach. And then I would color my hair again and one time I put it in red. Remember, it's not my entire head, you know. I just part like a section right here, let the stylist part like a section here and cut it off about right here and just bleach the front right here and colored it. So then I will change the color into different colors like red and stuff like that. And let me see, hold on. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can see this one. You see where it's bleach right here? I don't know if y'all can see that one. These pictures are old, so they're not as bright. Hold on. But I'm going to show you guys when it started to break off. So this part now, it was growing out. The bleaching part, if you look at the ends, you see where it was growing out. You find the website, Mercy? So do you see the hair growth? So you get like, I have a bundle on my website, the massive hair growth bundle where you get the 2 hair growth oil, and then you can get the length retention moisturizing hair butter. Is it good to wash every week? I honestly would not recommend washing every week because that's just a lot of stress on your hair. I feel like if you can go for 2 weeks, some people cannot go for 2 weeks because if you're somebody that works out a lot, you want to wash your hair every week because all that sweating in your head, that's going to build up, like they're going to be build up and stuff like that, and your hair is going to start smelling and it's going to start shedding too. So if you're somebody that works out, then you need to wash it every week. But if you're somebody that doesn't work out and you do not sweat in your head, I feel like you can stretch for 2 weeks because you don't want to stress your hair too much. Too much manipulation is what causes breakage and shedding. But you have some people like they can't go over, like 1 week is the longest they can go because then their hair starts shedding. So you have to know your hair now. This is what it comes in when you know your hair. So if you realize that after 1 week your hair starts shed a lot, you know it needs to be washed. Sometimes, guys, nothing is wrong with your hair. The reason why it's shedding is because it's dirty, and it's that you're not using like a good enough shampoo as well to rebuild, to restructure, to add nutrients to your scalp, to lift up all that buildup so your hair is squeaky clean, your scalp is squeaky clean and not stripping or not drying, just like a very good shampoo you want to use to wash your hair. That not just cleansing your hair, it's also giving your hair benefits that it needs. So that's why I formulate this shampoo, because I know like shampoo is one of those products a lot of people do not take into consideration. They're like, oh, you just need to cleanse your hair and that's it. No, your shampoo it doesn't just need to cleanse your hair. You need a good shampoo that's going to add nutrients to your scalp, to rebuild, to restructure, to put back things into your scalp as well and your hair. So it's not just, I realize a lot of people don't take shampoo serious. I can use any shampoo, or it doesn't matter the shampoo. Yes, it does matter, guys. It does matter. Hi Bloom, welcome to the channel. My hair frizz very fast. Yeah, are you using a moisturizer, a daily moisturizer? After a week and a half, my hair need a wash. Okay, so if you realize that's how your hair is, after a week or so, you realize it starts shedding, then you're going to know, okay, this is what works on my hair. So you don't want it to be there shedding, because if your hair is shedding a lot and you keep on adding products and combing and manipulating it, is only making matter worse. So go ahead and cleanse that hair and restructure that hair. I have mixed texture. So you want to make sure it's, if you realize that after a week or so your hair is shedding a lot, it's because it needs to be washed. Because my hair is like that as well. If it's shedding, I realize that, okay, my hair is just shedding, I know it needs to be washed. My hair is like that. And when you wash your hair, you just see the shedding just stop. Hi, let me see. Hold on, guys. Mercy, did you find the products? Let me know if you find the products, Mercy. Hi, Bloom. Welcome to the live, Bloom. Are you on a hair care journey? That Ashaline type. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm gonna call him Bloom. Or she. I'm not sure. Bloom. I'm gonna call this person Bloom. Are you on a hair care journey? So let me see if I can find the I need to find that when all that. No, I don't see it. But there was the bleach part of the hair with the part that I bleach off, like at the front, you will see like it broke off, guys. I wasn't taking care of it the way I was supposed to, and I didn't know how to at that time. I didn't know when you bleach your hair, you need extra moisture. I did not know that. I didn't know that bleaching your hair is actually like you need to you're supposed to be moisturizing it every single day. You're supposed to be using a really good deep conditioner and keep your hair moisturized. Like, so it broke off. Oh, wait, let me see. I think you can see a little right here. If you guys see my hair sticking out right there, I think this was like when it broke off. I had all these short here at the front because it all broke off, the bleach part. Can you guys see that? And I promised myself, I remember it was so bad that I promised myself I will never bleach my hair again. I remember promising myself that I will never bleach my hair again. I just can't find the pictures. The right ones. But I did promise myself I will never, because the experience was so bad, and then if I lose one strand of hair, I'm upset. So when I see my hair was breaking off, I'm like, I will never bleach my hair again. And I've never bleached my hair since. That was the one time I bleached the front of my hair, and I never ever bleached my hair again. Because my hair was relax plus bleach. So that's double trouble. That's double trouble. I can't find the other ones. But that was double trouble, guys. So when you're bleaching your hair, you really have to prepare yourself to do extra work, guys. Just bear that in mind. And it was always so dry as well. Okay, I found this one. Look at this one, guys. So I just found this one. If you guys look closely, you see how my hair breaking off right here? You see how with the bleach part is just because the bleach part was growing out now. These were new growth. The black area was new growth, but then the ends were breaking off because it was the bleach part. Can you guys see? Yeah, so you can see where the bleach part here, but at this side it was like breaking. I have all these short here at the front, like a lot of short here at the front. So when you're bleaching your hair, you really have to know that, okay, if I bleach my hair, I really have to really use the right products and be consistent using them. So bleaching plus, I was relaxed plus bleach, but I promised myself I'll never bleach it again. And I never since. But anyways, that's that. So I wouldn't recommend anybody to bleach their hair, but if your hair is bleached, make sure you're taking care of it. Especially those bleach areas, you want to put some extra products on those areas. Okay? All right. Yes, I see. Okay, good. Hi, Van. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Is your hair, is just your hair, is just your son hair bleach, right, Casey? Yours not bleach, right? Which one of your products would work for my son here? I would make sure he gets one of the length retention moisturizing hair butter and the deep treatment. So when he's washing his hair, because remember, this deep treatment is a balance between protein and moisture. And the fact that his hair is bleached, it's weaker. So he needs to make sure he's strengthening his hair strands. So I recommend for you to get the deep treatment as well as the moisturizer, Casey. And you want to get like an oil to help lock in the moisture as well. So you can get this oil, the hot oil treatment, which is a multi-purpose oil, or you can get one of the hair growth oil, whichever one. But when you use this moisturizer, he's going to also use a little oil to lock in all that moisture so it stay moisturized for a longer period of time. Okay, Casey. So you should get the deep conditioner, the length retention moisturizing hair butter, and any of these oil. You can choose which one you want to get. You want to get the hair growth one, or you want to get the hot oil multi-purpose one. So you can decide, okay? And all he has to do is make sure he's being consistent with them. So every time he washes hair, he uses the deep conditioner. Every time he washes hair. So I don't know if you want to get the shampoo as well that works with the deep conditioner. It's up to you. But make sure you get the deep conditioner. So every time he washes hair after a shampoo, he uses the deep conditioning treatment and let it sit on his hair for 1 hour. But if you have a dryer, let him sit on the dryer for 30 to 40 minutes. But if not, let it sit on his hair for 1 hour. Then you wash it out. And this is a daily moisturizer. He uses this every day and he locks it in with some oil. So the moisturizer first, then a little oil, and make sure he section his hair and pay attention to the bleach ends. Put more products on the bleach ends. I am a product junkie. I bought so many things and nothing is working. But one thing I can tell you though, Casey, you haven't tried my product yet. That's for sure. That's why you're saying that. When you're using my product, only use my product. Please, I ask all of my customers this as well. When you're using my product, only use my product. Right? I know the benefits of my product. I know what's in my product and I know what you can get just by using my products, right? So just be consistent using it and I promise you're going to get the result that you're looking for. But I don't want you to be using my products and other products and then they're both like kind of like clashing. So you're taking away the benefit from my products, if that makes sense. And then no, you're saying, oh, the product doesn't work. My product works 100%. But the fact that maybe that product that you're using have chemical, it may have harsh stuff in there, it may have fillers and all these pack of preservative and whatever. And then you use my product with it and it take away from my products. Do you understand what I'm saying, Casey? I don't want that. I don't want anything to take away from my product. I want you to get the best out of my products. Does that make sense? So that's why I tell my customer, when you're using my products, just use my products and be consistent. And I promise you, you're going to love it. I need to use up what I have before I buy more stuff. I even have products carried into the laundry room. Oh my God, my bathroom and my son's bathroom. Oh my God, you're like a product junkie for real. You're really a product junkie, girl. Yes, it makes sense. You are really a product junkie. But trust me, once you start using mine, you're going to be like, bye-bye to all those other products. Because they're going to work so well that you don't need to be a product junkie anymore. They are getting mad at me. Oh my God, you're really a product junkie. You should go through those products and make sure they're still good and throw out what's not good anymore. Hold on, guys. All right, okay. Okay, so let's go back to the lesson, guys. Let's go back to the lesson. Guys, remember to like the live, guys. Remember to like the live. That's why I haven't bought your stuff yet. When you're ready, they're here. When you're ready, Casey, when you're ready. When you're ready. But let's go back to the lesson, guys. So the last tip I gave you guys that is strengthen the hair over time. So the next one is number 5, which is the last tip why you want to make sure you use a daily moisturizer on your hair growth journey and be consistent, is that it protects hair from daily damage. Okay, and this just means daily moisturizing creates a protective barrier against heat, weather, friction, and styling stress, helping your hair stay strong and grow without setbacks. Do you guys hear that? So remember, so it protects your hair from daily damage. And this just means like outside, when you go outside, there's so much things in the atmosphere that is landing on your hair that we cannot see with our bare eyes. So when your hair is moisturized and hydrated and everything, it just protects your hair from all that environmental pollution, like everything that's going around. Even the sun can affect your hair as well. So it just create a barrier between your hair and the outside stuff that's going on. So anything that goes on your hair, it's not penetrating your hair strands, because the moisturizer creates a barrier on your hair strands that is protecting your hair strands. Does that make sense? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Also for like when you're the heat, like the sun, like I was telling you guys, that the sun is actually not, too much heat is not good for our hair either. That's why, like, without the styling stuff, you want to really not use too much styling. You want to stay away from heat as much as possible. Even sunlight heat is not that good for our hair. So too much sun can affect your hair health as well. That's why they always say, oh, you should try to cover up your hair when going out, or like tuck away the ends, because you know that you can get damage and stuff like that. And even like friction. So like, you know how when you're wearing your clothes, your hair will rub on your clothes and stuff like that? That can cause breakage. That's definitely cause breakage and make your hair ends becomes unhealthy and stuff like that. So, but when you keep your hair like moisturized, it creates a barrier on your strands to protect your hair from all these things. But if your strands are not protected, then there's nothing that keeping it safe. There's nothing that helping it out. So everything just affect it, and that's the reason why you ended up with this unhealthy looking hair, because there's no protection. Your hair needs protection from all these things that we can't see with our bare eyes, but it's happening to our hair. So you have to make sure, you know how if you're going to a war, you're gonna put on your bulletproof vest, you're gonna bring your your weapons, you know, you're protecting yourself. So that it's like that. So you have to make sure. So you have to make sure you're protecting your hair from whatever war that's going to be happening throughout the day. Like not physical war, but that war that be happening throughout the day that we cannot see with our bare eyes. We have to make sure we take it into consideration that our hair is fighting stuff that we can't see with our bare eyes. So we have to prepare it with its bulletproof vest, its weapon, everything that it needs to survive, right? It's like lotion for your hair, because the lotion protects the skin and that protects the hair from the environment. Yes, Denver. Yes. That's right, Denver. So it's all, you have to just protect your hair, guys. So it's all protecting your hair. And also protect your hair from the styling as well. You know how you put like a lot of styling products on your hair? So remember now, it's all about the foundation, you know, guys. It's all about the foundation and building a barrier between your hair and whatever is going on on the outside. So when you keep your hair moisturized with your moisturizer, when you add like spray, like setting spray, styling spray, all those different chemical, those hair products that has chemical in there. When you keep your hair moisturized with the right moisturizer, that barrier that it creates, it makes sure those extra products that is not healthy for your hair does not penetrate your hair strands to affect the health of your hair. Okay, you are welcome, Denver. You are welcome. So you want to make sure your hair is always protected, okay? And also, where was I? Also, stay strong. So it helps your hair to stay strong and grow without setbacks. So these are all the things that's going to happen just by you using a daily moisturizer. It sounds simple, I know. You're like, all of this happening just by just moisturizing my hair. These are things that we cannot literally, we can see some, but we cannot see some. And it's like there's so much that this little thing is doing to your hair that you're not even like thinking about it. Hold on, guys. You're not even like thinking about it. You're like, I'm just moisturizing my hair because it feels soft. But it's not just the softness, guys. You're doing it because it makes your hair soft, yes, but it's not just, it's doing a lot more than just keeping your hair soft. You just cannot see it. That's it. But it's doing a lot more than just keeping your hair soft. That's why it's very important to do these things and not skip them and be consistent doing them. Then that's the reason why we're doing these classes as well, so you understand why you're doing stuff and why you're doing stuff. So when you're doing it, you know the importance of doing it, so you don't neglect it or say, oh, it's not a big deal, or maybe say, oh, I can skip it, or maybe say, why am I doing this? I did it last week. Why am I doing it this week? So you know, when you have the knowledge of stuff, then you know the importance and you get a little extra information, so then you have a better understanding. So when you're doing it, you know, like, okay, maybe I don't fully understand why I'm doing it, but I have enough knowledge enough to know why I'm doing it, and that is very important to do it. Do I make sense, guys? Am I making sense? Am I making sense, guys? So when we start our hair growth journey for next year, I want to make sure everybody is so clear, so knowledgeable about everything, and they're so clear. So when they're doing their stuff, they're not like neglecting anything or saying, why do I need to do this? I don't see the importance of doing this. Or I don't see why I need to do this so many times. You get what I'm saying, guys? So I want to make sure everybody is just prepared, okay? And I know a lot of you guys not going to go and do the research. I do the research for you and I come and present it to you. So I break it down as simple as possible so you guys get a better understanding, okay? I moisturize my daughter hair daily, but I don't comb it. Is that good? What do you mean you don't comb it? Like she already have a hairstyle, like a protective style, and then you moisturize her hair daily. That's what you mean, Cassie? Or you mean like you just neglect her hair, but you just put some moisturizer in there and you just neglect her hair with everything else. You're just making her become a Rasta. Let me know what you mean. Her hair get fuzzy fast. Her style doesn't last. So for example, you give her like a protective style for the week, right? And throughout that protective style, you will go in the morning when she go into school, you will go in and add some moisturizer and send her off to school, right? No, I don't. No, I take off her. No, I take off her hair. So yes, you do give her a protective style for the week, but more every morning you moisturize her hair and send her off to school. That's what you're saying, right? That's the yes, yes, yes. That's what you're saying, right? No care. Oh, I take care of her hair. Okay. Yes, that is very good, guys. That's how I do with my daughters here, Cassie. So Rome currently has like a protective style where she has some cornrows, like me. I turn her into myself. And every morning, even though she wear her bonnets to bed, but sometimes, you know how before she goes to bed, there she outside when she goes to school, all the environmental stuff is going on. This is the same thing I was telling you guys about why you need to moisturize your hair. Because when you go out there in the environment, you can't see the things that's affecting your hair. So what I will do every morning, this is our routine. So right now her hair is in a protective style. And every morning before she goes to school, she knows the routine. We got the routine and she know what's next comes afterwards. She knows she goes in the bathroom and she stand up in front of the glass and I apply some moisturizer to her hair and I oil her scalp as well as use some on the length of her hair to lock in that moisture. And her hair falls a lot like your daughter because she has her cornrow, but it's fuzzy. It's very, mine look neater than Rome cornrow and mine did maybe 2 weeks now. And mine look neater than Rome's cornrows. And Rome cornrow did like about a week now. So her hair fuzz out a lot too. But every day I moisturize her hair and put oil on her scalp and I don't have to oil her scalp every day, but because I'm doing the moisturizing, I just oil it even better. Okay. And then the thing is she wears a lot of hats because of the cold season. So you know how when she wears the hat that she's wearing, it sucks the moisture out of her hair. So I have to put back all that moisture. Okay. So now it's the cold season and if you guys are wearing hats, which I hope you guys are to protect your health, you want to make sure you moisturize your hair even more often because this cold season is when you need the most moisture. Because when you go out there in the cold, it's literally suck all the moisture out of your hair. And when you put on these hats, it also suck all the moistures out of your hair. So you have to make sure you're always putting back in moisture in your hair. That's the reason why I moisturize Rome hair every day because she wears a hat and she goes out there in the cold. Okay? So she's not experiencing any breakage or anything like that. So I make sure I take care of her hair even more while the time is so cold. As for me, I don't moisturize my hair every day because I'm not out there every day and I don't wear the hats like she does every day. The longest I will put on the hat is just to walk her 2 minutes and then I come back home and take it off. While she's out there, she go outside to play, she's walking up and down, she's wearing her hat and stuff like that. So she's facing more environmental stuff than I am. But yeah. So that's, and then what else? Then the stressing. So when you keep your hair moisturized as well, so you know when you comb your hair, just by combing your hair, you're stressing your hair. So with all the combing and the styling and the fixing and the tagging and the pulling and the detangling and all those stuff is being stressful on your hair. So but when your hair is moisturized, it helps to make your hair stronger. So your hair can stand up to all that without being like negatively affecting your hair. So you want to make sure you're always, guys. I'm not, guys. Can I stress this anymore? Just keep your hair moisturized, please. Just do not have any dry hair walking around. Just please, I beg you and your kids. Please keep you guys hair moisturized, especially in this season. It needs even more moisturizing. Okay. Okay. So with that's number 5 tip. So now we have so Nadine, are you still here? She said, okay, mommy. My friend said I shouldn't do that every day, but I am not combing it, so not much manipulation. You need listen to me. Moisturize your child hair every day. You hear? I'm telling you, please moisturize your hair every day. You're not combing your hair every day. Too much, yeah, exactly. So you're not. It's not that you're not combing it every day is good because all that manipulation she don't need, but the moisture she needs. So please moisturize your hair every day, especially with this season that we're in right now. Is a very drying season. If you guys realize, when you go out there in the cold, your skin, even if you just use some lotion, your skin gets so dry just by the breeze that blowing on your skin. It makes your skin so dry, it even affects the health of your skin. Because the other day, Ron went to school yesterday, right? And I put glove on that little girl. And she doesn't like to wear gloves, right? She has all these gloves. She wants me to buy every unicorn glove that you can think of, right? And she have all these gloves that she forced me to buy. And I bought them, right? All the unicorn, every color gloves Rome have. And she doesn't like to wear gloves, right? And this little girl, it's snow on Saturday. I think it snowed on Saturday. And she went to school on Monday. And let me show you guys how me pad up Rome and send Rome to school. Let me show you guys. Hold on, let me find the picture. Rome make it look like I'm a bad mother. This is how I send Rome to school. This is how I send my child to school, guys. Right? This is on Monday. You see the gloves on her hand? That's a purple gloves, a dark purple gloves, right? She went to school. Send this child to school with gloves, hats. She have on 2 clothes. She have on a pants underneath that pants and a sweater underneath the sweater plus the jacket, the snow jacket, right? Coat. When Rome came from school yesterday, Rome wasn't wearing any gloves. When I look at Rome's hands behind here, it burned. Her fingers were so red. And her hand behind here, even last night when I was giving her a shower and I was scrubbing her skin and I see her hand, I felt so bad because her hand behind here looked burnt because how cold, because she would not keep her gloves on. So when she leaves the house with the glove, she take it off because she doesn't like to wear gloves. She claimed that she's gonna put her hand in her pocket. And that's not enough. And then her behind here is burned because it was naked to the coldness. So it get scorch up. We will say scorch. In Jamaica, we'll say it's scorch up, right? So just imagine, just by the breeze, her hand is exposed to the breeze or to the atmosphere, and it scorch up the back of her hand like that. Just imagine your hair. You understand? And bear in mind, I did moisturize her and stuff before she leaves the house. But then she wearing the gloves, maybe like rub like with the friction, things rubbing together and stuff, removing products or whatever. But just imagine your hair when you don't prepare your hair for that environmental stuff that's going on out there, what your hair is going through. So it's that you cannot see it, but it's happening to your hair. You understand? So just make sure you moisturize your hair every morning. I moisturize Rome hair every morning. Moisturize and oil. These 2 products every single morning before Rome goes to school. Every single morning. Every single morning. I moisturize Saturday and again today, so I am sticking with 3 times per week routine. Oh, that is good. That is good. That is good, Nadine. Keep it up. But if any day you wake up and your hair is dry and it's not moisturized day, please moisturize your hair still. Okay? If you wake up one day and it's not the day when you normally moisturize your hair, but your hair is feeling dry, please moisturize your hair. Good, good. All right, Nadine. All right, guys. So for growth tip, I'm gonna give you guys a growth tip when it comes to moisturizing. So moisturize daily or when needed. You should moisturize your hair daily or when needed, because also some people hair is different. Some people hair need more moisture than some. For example, Cassie, your son, he has bleach hair, right? He needs more moisture than some people because his hair is not just, it's fighting with the bleach, right? So the bleach is sucking all the moisture out of his hair. He's already have something taken away from his hair. So you have to be putting in more, okay? So it's like his hair fighting. They're fighting each other. The moisture and the hair itself fighting each other. So who win? Who is going to win? Moisture or the bleach? So the bleach, so there's a war going on your son here, Cassie. Cassie, there's a war between bleach and moisture with your son here, right? So, who is going to win the battle? The bleach or the moisture? You have to make sure the bleach does not win, because the bleach is the negative part of it. The bleach will damage it to no return. Okay? Ashaline, listen to me, Ashaline. It's true though, guys. It's true. I'm not joking though. I'm not joking. I'm serious. I'm being serious. It's true. And you can say the laughing at Ashaline, because dryness and moisture is your ears at war too, so you stay there. So you stay there laugh. So there's a war between bleach and moisture, right? So the bleach is fighting against the moisture, and the moisture is fighting for its life. You understand? So that's why you have to make sure you're putting in extra moisture so bleach do not win. Because if bleach win, that is damage. That is pure breakage and shedding and damage and dry, brittle. That's the reason right now bleach is winning, Cassie. Casey. Listen. Cassie, anything I call it, just take it for now until I get used to it. Say it's Casey, okay? I'm sorry. Okay, so we want to make sure that bleach does not win. We want to make sure moisture wins. So right now, bleaching is winning. The bleach is winning right now because his hair is dry, dull, weak, breaking off, unhealthy, and all those kind of stuff. So obviously bleach is winning, but you need to take control. Y'all need to take control of the war, because right now we cannot have bleach winning. We need moisture to win. So what we're going to do now, okay, good. It's okay, my friend, do the same thing. Okay, good. Okay, so we have to make sure we take control of the situation before it's too late, Casey. So you have to make sure moisture wins. Moisture should always win. So when time bleach realize that moisture is winning, if you're being consistent, bleach will relax himself. Him lose the war. You understand? So we want to make sure we're being consistent with moisture. So moisture, then you're going to see his hair start changing. When bleach in the back burner, moisture come to front, we're going to see a big difference in his hair. You're going to realize that his hair is softer. It doesn't look so dull. It starts looking healthier. It's not dry anymore. It's not breaking off. It's just like it's colored, but it's pretty. You're like, oh, your hair is colored, but it's so healthy. Yes, that's because I keep up with the moisture. And right now, moisture is winning the war. And bleach is not winning the war. So when anytime moisture start winning the fight that's going on his hair, you're going to start see a big difference with the health of his hair. I promise you that. And you're going to come back and tell me. I know that. So just listen to what I'm telling you and do it consistently, and you will realize that you're going to say, girl, you were right. You were so right. Bleach was winning, but right now moisture is winning. Okay? Yes, I understand. Good. I can't believe. Let me see. He cut it off last year. He grew back a lot, but it's just dry all the time, even though it's been a little over a year. That's because moisture is losing, Casey. Moisture is the key right now. Moisture is the key. Okay? So he lacks moisture. Can't believe after cutting it off, the texture did not come back the same way. It's like having, I think like also when you relax your hair, I realize that when you relax your hair and your hair texture change. Like I'm relaxed now and I realize that my texture that I had before and the texture that I have now, it's different. So I feel like it's just something that happens. Like once you put like chemical in your hair, you feel like it's like the DNA, not want to say the DNA, but I like maybe like the structure of it just change, or there's something, I don't know the science behind it, but there's something behind it, because I do realize that with my relaxed hair, because my natural texture is kind of different than the texture that I had before I relaxed my hair. Does that make sense? So I feel like there's a science behind it. There's something behind it that when you put chemical, because you know how when you use bleach, it makes your hair like what do you call it? Looser. You make your curl pattern looser, just as if when you use relaxer, make your curl pattern looser. It's like the same thing, because they're both chemicals. But there's a science behind it that when your natural texture start coming out, it doesn't look the same that it was before you apply the chemical. I can't believe after. It's true. That's why my hairdresser don't bleach my hair. What is true that you feel like it changed the natural texture of your hair when you do that? That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying, Nadine. Hi, Tia. Welcome to the live. Thank you, Tia. It's okay. My friend do the same thing. They call me both. Yes. Yes, I understand. He's so sad about it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, I am late. I had an appointment this morning. Shakira, how are you? Welcome to the live, Shakira. Shakira, the class is end. We finished all the 5 tips for today. So you're going to have to watch the recap, honey. But at least you're here. I'm happy that you're here, girl. I hope your appointment was good. Okay? All right. So I was trying to tell you guys some little tips. So hair growth tip for basically conclusion. Moisturize daily or when needed. Then seal with a light oil to lock in moisture and maximize results. So what this means, Nadine, you were asking about this earlier about the lock-in, the moisture and the lock-in method, right? So with what this means, right? When you moisturize your hair, basically, so when you moisturize your hair, this is oils, butters, water. You have when you're making your moisturizer, right? You have 1, 2, 3 different phases. You have your water phase, you have your oil phase, and you have your cool down phase, right? Those 3 phases goes into making a daily hair moisturizer. So the water phase is normally a little more than the oil or the butter phase, right? So there's a lot of water into a hair moisturizer. It's not just water, like together the aloe vera juice, the glycerin, the water, they all come together as water phase, right? So when you use this on your hair, it's creamy. It's like more of cream and a lot of water and all of that. And you know how your hair, that's how it keeps your hair hydrated, right? It keeps it moisturized and hydrated. That means it needs water, so it has the water that it needs. So when you use the moisturizer over your hair, you want to use the oil is like a sealant. So when the moisturizer is on your hair, you don't want it to run off. not really run off, but you want to get the best out of your moisturizer, and you want it to last, right? So you don't have to, you want it to stay moisturized and stay hydrated. So when you use like a oil to lock in that moisture, it makes it makes it last longer, basically. So it seal it, so like it penetrates deeper into the hair strands. So sometimes you may put the moisturizer on, you don't want it to just sit on your hair strands. You want the moisturizer to penetrate your hair strands. So when you use like a oil to seal it in, it makes it last. It penetrates the hair strands better, and it lasts longer. It makes your hair stay moisturized longer. Does that make sense? Yeah, does that make sense? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Oh, I'm using like the right words to explain it. Can you give some example of lightweight oils? Like these are lightweight oils. Like all my oils are lightweight oils. Ashaline. Thick oils are like castor oil is very thick. So when you're making like a oil blend, you don't want to use too much castor oil. Even though castor oil is so good, but castor oil is so thick that it can clog your hair follicles, and we don't want that. So I would say, I always tell people, I see where a lot of people selling like hair growth oils and different oils, but it's so thick. That's like causing buildups, and that clogs your hair follicles. So like I remember when I was formulating my hair growth oils, and like having like thick oils was like a big no-no in creating a hair growth oil. Like to have an oil that is too heavy and too thick, that was like a big no-no with my research. So when I see people doing it, I'm like, do they not do any research? Do they just mix anything and just put it into a bottle and just sell it and say this is gonna be so good for your hair? Because a very thick oil is gonna clog and you can't even let it stay on your scalp for too long, because it's gonna leave it's like a lot of buildup. It's gonna clog your hair follicles and all those stuff. So that's why it's always recommended to use a lightweight oil on your scalp and on the length of your hair to seal in moisture. So and thick oil also weigh your hair down as well, and it makes your hair sticky. It makes your hair sticky. It makes your hair, it weighs your hair down, and it makes your hair just not it. It's just not it. So when I see it, I'm like, I just never understand why people do it, knowing like it's like a big no-no in making hair growth oils or making oils overall. So I don't understand why people do it, because you're doing like more harm than good, if you understand what I'm saying. So that's why it's always, you always hear to say use a lightweight oil. When you're doing any research, I always say use lightweight oils, use lightweight oils, use lightweight oils, especially if you're using it on your scalp too. Lightweight. So that's why none of my oils are thick. So even though you're using like thick oils, you still have to use a lot of lightweight oil to make sure it's balancing out. The oil is not, the end result, the end formula is lightweight, it's not thick. My sister-in-law permed her hair for many years, then she stopped and her hair texture seems fine. It seems fine, but was it like the same hair texture that she had before she relaxed her hair? So it's not like you're gonna get like a bad texture or whatever, but sometimes I just feel like it's different. Like your hair texture is just different. Maybe in a good way or in a bad way or whatever, but it's just not exactly the same before you get a relaxer. Oh, you're saying yes, it's the exact same texture? I don't think we can really say that though, Cassie, because do we even remember or even know the exact, because everybody has like a different, like, I realize like in my head, I have more than one texture, right? So the side of my hair is more kinky, like a lot more kinky, but the middle of my hair right here, it's more, it has like a curl pattern, like a little curly going on. But like round here, this side, the two sides are very, very like 4C, kinky, like very, very kinky, like say 4C. And then the middle would be more like a 4B. So I feel like I have a mixture between 4C and 4B texture here. So some part of my hair is 4B and some part is 4C. Does that make sense? So I realize nobody has one texture here. Like nobody has just one, that the entire head is just one texture. I realize, I don't know if anybody else realized that, but I realize that nobody has just one texture. It's like, it's a different texture. Unless you're like, have straight here, but I feel like in the black, when you're black, nobody has just one texture here as a black girl. My son is different in a bad way. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, you're gonna have to like, maybe if you start like giving him like a lot of deep treatment, have you been giving him like deep treatment to kind of help to restructure his hair strands and stuff like that, Cassie? Because remember, now, every wash day you're supposed to be doing a deep treatment. Nadine, did I answer your question? Nadine? Hope your products can fix it when this time comes. I don't know if my product's gonna fix is hair texture. I'm not gonna say my product, I don't know. No, I'm not gonna say my product's gonna fix his hair texture. I'm gonna tell you that my product's gonna fix the health of his hair. As for the texture, I don't know about the texture. Like I don't I don't know about fixing texture, but for the health, that's what my product is designed to give you healthier, longer, stronger, and thicker hair. That's what my product does. But it's not going to change the texture of your hair because there's no chemical. Only chemical probably can change the texture of your hair to make it straighter or curlier or looser or whatever. But there's no chemical in my product. So it's always going to help with the health, the length, the strength, the thickness. But as for the texture of the hair, my product can't do that. I am willing to try. I can tell I am not using the right products. So if you're not using the right products, why are you continue using the wrong products? Does that mean you're making his hair worse? He's got thick curly hair. He got thick curly hair. That means you're making his hair worse, Cassie. You know what you're doing is wrong, but you're continuing. This is what I'm talking about as well, guys. You know what you're doing on your hair growth journey is wrong, but you're still doing the wrong thing and expecting to get good result. That doesn't make any sense. So all the products that you're using is just bad for his hair. Try other ones. Maybe you're using, because sometimes not because a product works for you, mean it works for your kids too. Does that make sense? Because even though you birth your child, their hair texture, their hair needs, their biology, everything is just different. So because the product is working for you doesn't mean that it's going to work for your kids as well. So but you say you have like a lot of product, Casey. So if you're using something that align right now that's not working, try some of the many other products that you have. Instead of using the same one that giving you bad result over and over, you're causing more damage than good. Okay? So try the other ones. I don't even know my hair texture. I just know it's soft and curly up easily. Hope your friends can fix it when I come. Nadine, like, let me see. I feel like the only way to really know they have like a research on it to find out the texture of your hair. And I remember I was researching it, and I know like they give you like examples, like the different curl patterns and the different texture in a line. Like, so that's what I look at, and I know that I'm in the 4C, 4B category. So you can do that too, Nadine. They have this, let me see. Let me see if I could, hold on. Let me see if I could find it. I bought Contour Curve Design Essential. What about, so design essential did not work for him? I like design essential. I like design, and I like Shea Moisture. That's, I used to use, I don't like Contour. When Ron was younger, when Ron was like a few months old, that's what I was using. I was using the Contour leave-in, and all before I have all my products, I was using the Contour for Rome. I was using their spraying and their daily moisturizer. I didn't like the Contour. And I like Shea Moisture, and I like Design Essentials as well. I've never used the other ones that you I love Shea Moisture. I love Shea Moisture shampoo was my favorite shampoo. African, I've never used African Pride. So I only ever use Shea Moisture, Cream of Nature. No, Cream of Nature was my favorite shampoo. Sorry. And I use Shea Moisture on Rome's here. I was using Shea Moisture shampoo and conditioner before I made my shampoo and conditioner and leave-in conditioner on Rome's here. And I was using Shea Moisture shampoo and deep conditioner on my hair, but it wasn't the same, like it wasn't the same that Rome was using. Rome was using the kiddies one, and I was using the Jamaican black castor oil something one, and the coconut something one for Shea Moisture. I like that, and I like Design Essential as well. And Cream of Nature was my favorite shampoo. Their shampoo was my favorite shampoo. The others, I've never used the others that you're listing, Cassie. Hey, Lady Young, welcome to the live. Lady Young is in the building, guys. Lady Young is in the building. Lady Young, we've already finished all the lessons for today, girl. So try the Design Essential or the Cream of Nature and see if it works for him. And see if it works for him, Cassie. Hi, Lady Young. How are you doing? All right, so that was that. But also, guys, I have a little... I decided that I was gonna do for today's live. I am going to use everything up and buyers. Hi, Lady Young, how are you doing? Yes, but use the Design Essential and use it for a little bit and see if it works. Like, use it until it's finished what you have and see if his hair, it helps with his hair at all. Okay? Okay, Lady Young. You got I hope you watch the recap, Lady Young, when you can, to catch up on today's lesson, okay? So Nadine, so how was your wash day, Nadine? Tell us about your wash day, Nadine. We want to hear about your wash day. Ashaline, did you get your order? Ashaline, have you received your order? Nadine, tell us about your wash day. What did you do on your wash day? You shampoo, deep treat, then use your moisturizer and your oil your scalp. What did you do, Nadine? How was wash day? So guys, that was today's lesson. I hope you guys, so let me know, guys, what did you guys learn today? Please let me know in the comment section, what did you guys learn today? What did you guys learn today? Listen, don't let me start picking on you guys now, don't let me start calling names. So I need a volunteer. What did you guys learn today? I need volunteers. What do you guys learn today? Girl, it was beautiful. I shampoo, deep conditioner for an hour, moisturize and twist. So your wash day was beautiful. How do you like the scent, guys? Nobody comments on the scent of the products. Do you guys like the natural scent of the shampoo and then the little coconut vanilla with the deep conditioner? Let me know. What do you guys think? Do I need to add some form of scent to the shampoo? Let me know how to take better care of our hair here by the season. So, but what are the benefits of using a daily moisturizer? What do you guys learn today about the benefits of using a daily moisturizer? I like a nice lavender scent. You like lavender? You like lavender, Casey? No breakage. Yes. Stop breakage. Stop shedding. What else? Nadine, how was the scent for the products? Do you think we should add like some scent to the shampoo? Do you think that we should some more scent for the deep conditioner? It's mild and nice. You can add the same as the deep conditioner. Okay, because the shampoo does not have any scent, guys. The shampoo has like it has a little scent, but it's a natural scent. So it has a little minty kind of scent to it, like a little mild. But the deep conditioner didn't have like a natural scent that was very pleasant. So that's why I add a little coconut vanilla scent to it, but just a little bit that you can barely even smell it. So you like that scent? You like the little coconut vanilla scent that the deep conditioner has? So you think I could use that into the shampoo as well? You're saying, Nadine? Or mint? I'm more like the mint scent would be like more nice. I like the like peppermint, minty kind of scent. So I would have to find like a fragrance that has that minty kind of scent. It looks like nobody learned anything today. Oh yeah, Olaplex work well with my hair, but it's so expensive. Yeah, I like Olaplex too. My salon used to use Olaplex and Design Essential. I like those two. Yeah, it's expensive, very expensive. And the bottles are so small. But I like those two. Okay, so no, it looks like nobody really learned anything in class today. What happened, guys? What happened? What happened? The question was, what do you guys learn about using a daily moisturizer on your hair care journey? What did you guys learn today? Okay. Oh, good, 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 good. Cassie. Anybody else? Anybody else learn anything? Listen, I don't want when we start all our hair growth challenges, no. Anybody telling me, Tamara, so why are we doing this? Tamara, I don't understand why we're doing this or that because I don't want us to be pausing, want us to be focused on the hair growth journey. So I want you guys to have all the knowledge why you're doing what you're doing and the benefits of doing what you're doing. We learned better hair care. Moisturizer keeps our hair protected from the environment. Moisture is key, prevent breakage. Yes, yes. See, okay, good. You guys are learning. So when I tell you guys that we have to moisturize our hair, I don't want to hear, but I did it yesterday. Why do I need to do it again today? Like, why is my hair breaking off? When last did you moisturize your hair? Last week, exactly. My point. Okay, right before I start this video, when I just came on live, I did moisturize my hair, and that's why I have these right here, because that's why I started the live, by moisturizing and locking the moisture at the same time. Okay, but guys, also for today, I see I'm getting like messages, people telling me like, how comes I don't have a sale on the website? I do have a sale on my website. I get a message asking why do I have a sale on the website. I do have a sale on the website, but apparently because the sale that I have on the website is bundle sale, and to my knowledge, because some people already have some of the products already, they don't want to get the bundle because they already have some of the other products that's in the bundle, right? So I decided to do a 15% off sale on my website, not with the bundle, like overall, like with all the products, different from the bundles. With all the products, you get 15% off your that was a bird. You get 15% off your entire order. Okay, so it doesn't have to be the bundle. It doesn't have to be the bundle. So if you want to get like a shampoo, a deep conditioner, your oils, whatever, you get 15% off your order. So I decided to have a 15% sale because not everybody wants to get the bundle because they already have some products that's already in the bundle and they just want to get the other products. So a 15% off sale is on the website right now, guys. So I would, for today. So the code is, for the 15% off, the code is, let me check. Wait. Let me check. I don't remember what the code was. Well, let me check. Hold on. I learned my hair will be easy to manage. Yes. So every time you're going to comb your hair, lady, Ashaline, make sure you moisturize your hair before you start tagging on your hair with that comb. I think you should sell bundle only, not individual, or sale when it's like a holiday or something. Yeah, so for the Christmas, Casey, so for the Christmas, I have the bundle, like bundles on sale. But I guess like, because a lot of people already have some of the products that's already in the bundle and they want to get like the shampoo or the deep conditioning treatment or the moisturizer, and it's Christmas time, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have a sale for today. I'm actually supposed to send out an email, so you should get an email as well for the 15% sale. Okay, so the code for the sale is, let me look for it. So if you want to try the shampoo or the deep treatment or the moisturizer, then you get 15% off your order. Oh, this code is long hair. I'm gonna type it in the in the comment section. Long hair. Hold on. Okay, so that's the code, guys. So the code is long here, and you get 15% off your order for today. So I think I'm gonna maybe it's gonna be last until maybe tomorrow, 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock tomorrow. So it's a 1-day sale. It's a 1-day 15% off sale. Okay? All right. So with all that being said, guys, any questions? Let me know. Any questions? I wish, I remember I said I was going to, let me see. Actually, I can't even do that. Any question before we go, guys? All right. So everybody have an understanding of today's lesson, right? We're all clear. We're all good. So tomorrow, which is Wednesday, the next class or session is 9:30 to 10 o'clock. Anywhere between 9:30 and 10 o'clock, you guys should start looking out for me, just in case you don't get any notification, okay? So tomorrow we'll be doing another product. No, tomorrow we're gonna do the I'm gonna leave the best for last. So tomorrow we're gonna be doing like the hot oil treatment lesson. Okay, so make sure you guys start looking for me between 9:30 and 10 o'clock, because I know YouTube don't notify everybody, but yeah. But everybody understand, did anybody take any notes? Are you guys taking notes? Are you just gonna say, I'm gonna remember? Is anybody taking any notes or jotting down any little thing that they may want to remember? I have a mental note. Okay, good. Well, as long as you can remember. But are you guys ready for your hair growth journey challenges? Are you guys ready? I'm super excited about these challenges, guys. I'm so excited about it because I cannot wait. Oh, also, guys, like everybody that's joining the hair growth challenge that we'll be doing, I want you guys to email me a picture of your hair. I want you guys to send me an email, a picture of your hair, so I can use, by the end of the challenge, we can compare the two pictures, okay? So you're gonna have it for yourself, but I also want to see, because I want to see what we're working with everybody that's in the hair growth club. Is that okay? Is that okay to ask for, guys? Let me know if you guys are okay with that. So just like a regular picture, like turn your head and let your hair out. And if you have any problem areas, you want to take like a close-up of it right there so I can see clearly. Just let me know if you guys are okay with that. Because I would love, I want to see what we're working with and how it looks like after our first challenge is complete. So do you guys mind sending me like an email with your hair down? And like if you have any problem area, you want to take like a close-up picture of the problem area so we can see it and see what we're working with. Is that okay? Yeah. No, nobody? You guys, you have to tell me yes, you're fine with it, or no, you're not fine with it. So when the time comes, I know, okay, so when the time when I ask for the email, for you guys to send me the email, I know, okay, I'll be receiving email from you guys. Yes. Yes, you're fine. Okay. Okay. So Cassie is fine. So Cassie, you're going to come on over here, your journey, right? That's what you're saying. You didn't register, Cassie. So I need to register you then, Cassie. If you're going to come on over here, journey, I need to register you then. Okay, so I'm going to have to register you, Cassie. We have like a register right here. Okay, so just tell me your name, the texture of your hair, if it's relaxed or natural, and the country you're in, Cassie. So Casey, so I have your name here, Casey. And then you tell me if you're natural or relaxed, and then you tell me which country you're in. When is the due time for the pitch? The pictures? I'm going to tell you when you guys should email me the pictures, Nadine. You can take it from now if you want. It's totally up to you. But I'm going to tell you when to send it in. Which one? Which state? Which state in the US, Casey? So when we go on the hair growth challenges, and then after, because the first challenge that we're going to go on, guys, is going to last for 3 months, okay? The first challenge is going to last for 3 months. So we're going to have a before picture and an after picture for the 3 months. So we can track our progress, okay? Wait, Casey, you're in Connecticut? I'm in Connecticut, Casey. I didn't know you're in Connecticut. I'm in Connecticut. That means if I do any pop-up, that means if I do any pop-up shops, you're gonna be there then, Casey. Yeah, I have a lot of customers in New York too. I have a lot of customers in New York too. Winchester County. Oh, okay. So that means eventually I will meet you then, girl. Eventually I will meet you then, Casey. Okay, so you are not registered, Casey. You're not registered. So right now, guys, I'm in the process of planning all the challenges and everything that will be. So first, and guys, everything is going to be post on. Dorothy, I don't think you should ask her that. Dorothy, not on the internet. Dorothy, I don't think she should share that on the internet. We don't know who's watching or anything like that. I don't think she should share that on the internet. Okay, Dorothy? I don't even know where that is. But guys, so everything will be, so weekly, they're gonna be like in the three. So the first 3 months, we're gonna have a challenge for 3 months. The first on our year growth journey starting gonna be like a challenge that's gonna last for 3 months. Okay. So everything is going to, I'm gonna be dropping a video every week on what we're going to be doing every single week, everybody that is in the Hair Growth Club. So make sure you guys are on top of things. And then I will also be coming with live where we discuss stuff like if you guys are making sure you guys are doing what you're supposed to do. I'm going to be on y'all tail. I'm going to be on y'all tail. Okay. So every week you know exactly what to do. Okay. So there will be like a video every week on what to do next on in the challenges. Okay. So then you're going to get that video, watch that video. But throughout the week, I'm going to also be on live and I'm going to make sure I'm on you guys' tail. Make sure you guys are doing what you're supposed to do and pick on you guys as well. Because you know I like to pick on you guys. But I'm so excited about this Hair Growth Challenge because I know like I've been preparing, like I have been planning everything. Like I'm always like on my bed writing down, planning stuff. I want it to be very exciting. I don't want it to be boring. And I want as many people to join our Hair Growth Challenge as much as possible. I want you guys to join and actually do what you're supposed to so we all can have. And I know for the first, like you guys are going to see great results just by doing what I'm planning that for you guys to do. You're going to see great results. I know you guys are going to want to continue the hair growth journey and you guys going to even like excited about doing it. So I'm super excited. I'm planning everything. I'm writing down everything. I'm getting everything in structured and everything so it's well organized and it's very clear. I want it to be very clear. You guys can understand everything that you need to be doing and why you're doing it and all that good stuff. Okay. And I want to make sure everybody is prepared for this. Okay. So I'm working on the plan. It's a whole plan. I'm step by step, week by week, month by month that we're going to be doing. So I'm working on it currently. So everything is being prepared. Everything is structured properly. Everything is clear. Everything is easy. I don't want it to be anything too hard that you guys are like, this is too much or whatever. I want it to be as simple, but very effective at the same time. I am not far from Stanford, neither are Greenwood. I heard Stanford. I heard the name Stanford. Isn't that like, maybe I heard the name Stanford, but I don't really know. I don't go anywhere, so I don't really know anywhere. Okay, Casey. I don't really know anywhere. But yes, guys. So make sure you guys are prepared and taking this thing serious. It have to be doable. Exactly. So that's why Ashaline, I'm trying to make it as simple as possible, but also very effective. Nothing that's gonna drive you guys crazy. I promise. It's gonna be very simple and fun, but very effective. Okay. So that's why I'm working on it. I'm planning it. It's a plan. I'm not just going with the flow. It's a whole plan. Okay. So this is serious, guys. I'm really taking this serious. I really want you guys to have the desire here that you want. So I'm putting all this time and energy into planning it and making sure it's good. So you guys can actually participate. You guys can actually do it and have fun doing it and see the result that you're looking for. Okay. So I'm working hard behind the scene to make sure it's fun. And I know that you guys are going to also want to like, when is the next challenge? When is the next challenge? I get such a great result that I want us to be doing more. I am off weekends. I need to work with a weekend for a wash day. I need to work with a weekend for a wash day. My week is busy. Okay, so you do weekend. Yeah, weekends are always wash day. Weekends are always wash days. I wouldn't recommend, I wouldn't say do wash days any other time. Weekend is always the best time to do wash days. So wash days are definitely would be on a week and weekends. Okay? But it's going to be fun. Right now I'm currently working on the introduction video, like giving you guys more details. I'm writing the plan for the introduction video. So I have my whole points and discussions, like I do, like it's not a joke, guys. I gotta watch 3 heads including myself. Oh my god, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work, Casey. I'm telling you. Ashaline, how many here do you have to wash? You have to wash Elena. And make sure you guys, kids are on this journey as well, okay? Make sure you guys take the kids on the journey as well. And if your kids are joining as well, please send their pictures as well too, okay? If any family member of you are joining the challenge, or 2026 year growth journey challenge, please send their pictures before pictures as well. And guys, there are going to be prizes at the end, okay? We're going to have prizes and giveaways at the end also. I'm not listening, I'm going to tell y'all nothing until y'all get the video. But we're going to have some prizes at the end for good students. Okay, so it's going to be very fun. It's going to be fun. So, and then you're going to want it because the prizes are going to be super good too. The prizes are going to be good, so you're going to want to like win the prizes, so you guys are going to be consistent. Yes, my daughter and myself. Okay, good. So send me, Ashaline, did you get your order yet? So make sure when I ask for the email with the picture, send me your daughter here as well, Ashaline. Everybody, like anybody in your Casey, anybody, I think it's just Nadine. It's just you, right, Nadine? I can't come on tomorrow. Oh, you're gonna be at work tomorrow. Oh no. You can always watch the recap, Casey. Ashaline, did you get your order? So when I ask for the pictures, guys, everybody that's going to be on the journey with you in your house, you can send their pictures as well. And you're here as well. So by the end of the challenge, we take more pictures and we compare the two. Then we'll see. You're going to see the big difference, okay? And then, because this one is going to be round 1, which is the first. They're going to be a 90-day challenge. You're going to be round 1 on our Hair Growth Journey for 2026. And then after that, we may take a little break, maybe, or we just jump right into round 2. We'll see how we want to do it. But I'm currently doing all the planning. Like every time you see me around my house, I'm writing something. Is it I'm making products or I'm writing something? Rome like tired of me now. Rome must be like, my mama is always doing something. She says she always working. But yes, guys. So that's that. And what else? I think that's about it, guys, for today. So tomorrow, I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Before I go, if you guys have any question, please let me know. Any question at all, please let me know, okay? Oh my God, we've been here for almost 3 hours. We've been here for 2 hours and 39 minutes. Oh my God. These lives are so long. We've been here so long. It's been great. Thank you. You are welcome, Casey. You are welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining the live. Keep this up. Of course, girl. Of course. Of course. I just want to make sure y'all take this hair growth journey for 2026 very serious. And make sure that y'all take it serious because I'm not playing with y'all. Okay? All right, guys. I think that's about it. Today was a really good live. Love it as always. You will be recognized for your greatness. Aww. Wait until you guys see the amazing result that you're going to get on your hair growth journey. Just wait until we start those challenges and y'all actually take it very serious. That's why I want the before pictures because I'm not playing with y'all. Okay, so just imagine and the next thing I know, y'all telling me, tomorrow, let's do another one. Please, the best time is when you do all those challenges. Please, let's do another one. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. And we have good student prizes and stuff, So we have good students prizes. So let's see who is going to be the winner. Yes, have a nice afternoon to you all. Thank you, Ashaline. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tamara. See you tomorrow. You are most welcome, Nadine. See you tomorrow. All right, guys. Have a great day, guys. Have a wonderful day. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 9:30. Start looking for me 9:30 to 10 o'clock. One of the two, okay? But anyways, also, guys, remember to check out my website. If you have not yet, check out my website at hendersonorganics.com, okay? And we currently have 15% off sale. Use code LONGHAIR and get 15% off your order for today. All right? So I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next live. And bye. Bye-bye. Okay, dear, bye. Okay, bye, Darty. Bye, Casey. Bye, Nadine. Bye, Ashaline. Who else is here? I'm not sure who else is here. But bye to everyone that's here. All right, see you guys tomorrow.